They're attacking on the environmental legislation, their cuts for subsidies, their promises to cut jobs in the public service, 91,000 jobs they want to take out of the civil servants. That's the reality of Rishi Sunak and his Tory mates.
This about 2 hours ago.
Did you get roped in?
Pretty much.
So working people in this country as a result of this government are facing a cost of living crisis that is making people choose between heating their homes and feeding their families. That's happened because these Tory scum privatised the gas and electricity, have allowed the fat friends to get richer and richer and richer. We won't stand for it anymore. We don't want the Tories in our city. I don't care, mate. I'm not interested. I'm not. Why am I here? Because there's Tories over there. Why would you be here? To protest them. I'm not protesting the Tories. I make them angry. I want them to But I do hate the Tories. I hate what they've done to the working people of this country. I hate the fact that they tell us we don't do it hard enough. I hate the fact that they use racism and scapegoating. I hate the fact that they funnel money to their rich fat friends while working people can't afford to turn on the electric or fill their cars. I hate the Tories for what they've done to working people. I hate the Tories for the way they created a cost of living crisis by privatising fat cat industries and then lapping their way to the banks with their mates. There's no Tories in Manchester, no councillors or MPs, and that's for a good reason. That's because the people of Manchester say, Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out!
Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out!
Refugees in!
Tories out!
Refugees in!
Tories out!
Refugees
How are we going to fix the economy when you broke it for 12 years? Absolute shambles.
Adopt a Tory, soon to be an extinct species. Roll up, roll up. Putting the con back into conservative. Putting the con back into conservative. Criminals, liars, corrupt, cheats, fascists, inheritors of the National Trust. Your days are numbered. The idle right not a worry in the world, not worry about energy bills, food bills, no, it doesn't matter. The plebs can pay. In you go. Lap it up and enjoy your moment while it lasts. It's not going to last for much longer. Through the door on the far right, just like your party. 12 years of austerities as we announced. Shame on their faces. Can you believe that?
Shame on you!
Food banks!
You're living the dream, but it's not going to last for much longer because your dream is our nightmare.
Tories out! Refugees in! 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 Tories out!
Refugees in!
Tories out!
Refugees in!
Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in!
What a shame!
Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in!
Hey, Scott, how many food banks in Blackpool have you opened this week, mate? Are you proud of yourself, mate? Tories out!
Refugees in!
Tories out!
Refugees in!
Tories out!
Refugees in!
Tories out!
Refugees in!
Tories out!
Shame on you!
Tories out!
Refugees in!
Tories out!
Refugees in!
Tories out!
Refugees in! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in!
Cock, you need a holiday, mate. You're not smiling. I hear Rwanda's quite nice at this time of year. You're not the places on your plane. And I put a lot of you on it. Refugees in! Refugees in! Refugees in! Refugees in! Refugees in! Refugees in!
Keep the Tories home. No more fossil fuels. We cannot afford to keep burning fossil fuels. If you don't realise that, you're stupider than you look. Don't you care about your own children and grandchildren. Keep the hole in the coal in the hole. Keep the oil in the soil. No more fossil fuels. That's the first thing we need to do. Keep the coal in the hole. Keep the oil in the soil. No more fossil
Strike, strike, strike.
The Tories are the fossil party. The party of fossil fuels. They need to become, in fact, they are already fossil, and that they are planning for the end of the world. We have no future. You young people need to think about it. Even if your elders are too narrow-minded to realise what's going on. We need to stop using fossil fuels now.
Adopt the Tory soon to be endangered or extinct species.
We need to insulate our buildings. We need to transform our public.
Yes,
We
I think
need to transform
Vedi completamente con le stesse. Still human.
Tory races, stop our streets. You're not welcome in Manchester. Not welcome in
and now we're all freezing to death. You come down, mind you. You're exactly what you said. You're not the
refugees in! Smug and shameless. Here in the world. Stop paying dividends. Like knocked off British.
Maggie!
Right, we're getting stronger. Right. Yeah, bloody vermin.
You're not welcome in Manchester.
Tories out!
Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Tory racists off our streets! 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 Tories out, refugees in. 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 Tories out, refugees in.
You haven't got one, have you? Yeah, give it a bill.
You say
streets, roaring scum off our streets, and racist scum off our streets, racist scum off our streets, racist scum off our streets, racist scum off our streets.
You're not patriots. You think you are, but you're actually traitors. You're destroying this country.
And our shareholders are not your answer.
And racist scum off our streets, 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 off our streets, and racist scum off our streets, racist scum off our streets.
Hang your heads in shame. People can't afford to eat. Hang your heads in shame. People can't afford to eat. Hang your heads
You're a bunch of parasites. You shareholders parasites. None of the days work in your lives. Parasites, scum, shareholders, scum, scroungers, a lot of you.
Racist scum off our streets, 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 racist scum off our streets.
You bunch of trash. Tory scum, lying scum, shareholders scum, a lot of you. 7 days work in your lives. Pictures of the miners till we were right, weren't we? Look at the energy spec off now. We've got no energy. People can't afford the bill because you shut all our energy. You shut down our mines, you shut down the country, you shut down everything. You've sold everything in this country. The Tories sold
Racist scum off our streets, 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 racist scum off our streets. Get out of Manchester, we don't want you here. Take your racist friends with you.
Yeah, we've never had that before. Why do you
I always forget your first name. It's not TK, aren't you?
Racist scum off our streets, racist scum off our streets, racist scum off our streets.
Deciding that you're up together.
Racist scum off our streets, 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 racist scum off our streets. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here, but not the Tories. Refugees are welcome here. 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 Refugees are welcome here, unlike the Tories. Refugees are welcome here. 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 Refugees are welcome here, unlike the Tory scum. Refugees are welcome here. But not the Refugees are welcome here. 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 Refugees are welcome here, unlike the Tory racists.
Refugees are welcome here.
Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets.
Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists
Off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets.
Hang your heads in shame! Hang your heads in shame!
Victory to the RMC. 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 Now to Manchester, we don't want you here. We don't want your racist ideas. We don't want your policy on Rwanda, your immoral policy, your racist people. Get a job, earn a living. Don't stop sponging on people and robbing people blind.
Hey Chris, now
Hang your heads in shame!
hey was this week, mate?
Hang your heads in shame!
One of your records.
Tory scum.
Enjoy the expenses now while it lasts. Enjoy it.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on Tory racists off our streets. 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 Tory racists off our streets.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Tory racists off our streets. 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 Tory racists off our streets.
12 years of Tory destruction. Nothing else is offensive.
Tory bigots, get up. Manchester, get lost. Leaders with Richie Rich and Trussy Truss.
Never had it so good. Have you? Never had it so good. Yeah, you've never had it so good.
Hang your heads in shame! Hang your heads in shame! And you think it's funny?
Tory racists off our
Hang your
streets.
heads in shame!
Tory racists off our Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets.
Tory racists
Off our streets. Off our streets. Tory racists 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 off our streets.
Want to carry on or even increase it. How can you be so stupid and taking all of that rubbish that they're spouting? Surely your grandfather has told you about the importance of fighting against corruption. How can you be so willfully stupid? Tell them to stop using oil and gas. Tell them to nationalise and run down those industries and go for renewable fuels. Go for public transport, go for insulating houses, which the Tory government have cut. They've cut all of those because they know there are tiny blocks that
off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Tory racists off our streets. Off our streets. Tory racists 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 off our streets.
You've got the same shit haircut as everyone else.
Refugees are welcome here, unlike the Tory stuff.
Right to hit the Tory power.
Oh, come on, man. She don't look big thing. The workers, Tory Rossi.
The workers united will never be defeated. The workers united will never be defeated.
Nazi salute. Yeah. Oh, he's got to be reined in by the stewards now. He was giving a Nazi salute. Because you people infiltrated the Tory party. You're now the BNP. Far-right fascists. Fascists. National Front. Yeah. Authoritarians. Fascists. Unbelievable fascists.
Telling you, no, listen to me. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. We're not grabbing you. Because that's a salute. Don't grab me. Just give a Nazi salute. I'm doing it.
That's hate speech.
United.
I want the rest of their life details taken. I give a Nazi salute after the rest. You just grabbed me. It's just Nazi salutes.
Will never be defeated. The workers united never be defeated. Tory racists off our streets. 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 Victory to the RNT! 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 And victory to the RNT! Victory to the RNT! Victory to the RNT! Shame on you, Tory racists off our streets! Tory racists off our streets!
Yeah, one thing, walking into the Countrr, walking into the Hustings, I'm asking him, one thing he likes about the Tory party is like,
Tory racists off our streets!
stupid racist.
Tories get out of Manchester!
Tories out! Tories out! No one refuses the break!
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Shame on you!
And Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in!
100th anniversary of the 1922
Tories out! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in!
Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Refugees in! Tories out! Tories out! Refugees in!
Tories out! Tories out!
Refugees in! Tories down, off our street.
And Tories gone, off our street. Tories gone,
Tories down,
off our street.
Tories down,
Off our street. How does it feel to be part of this evil 1%? Evil 1%ers.
Regino! Fuck the Tories!
Part of the evil 1%ers. Greedy, self-centered, destructive, exploitative.
Hang on, I'm talking about something else. Let's talk about here.
Yeah, let's talk about domestic policy.
But it's not. It's not.
No.
There's no justification for it.
Why are people?
There's always enough money to drop bombs on people. It's a thing. Work that one out. Because right now in this country we have more food banks than we have McDonald's, and that's on 12 years of Tory government. 12 years. 12. No, they haven't. 12 years of Tory government. I tell you what, mate. My mum was always skint, and I remember going to the shop to put £2 on the gas. I tell you what, no one ever struggled like they do now. No one ever struggled like they do now growing up. I'll tell you what. I grew up in a
Shame on you!
if you sit here, look, the Tories are banging you. You always do. This is what you do. You have no appetite. No.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Tories
Shame on you.
how longer?
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Hang on, does France have the same money? Does France have it?
I'm saying.
Does France have the same issues of energy? I always thought
Through the door on the far right, just like your party. Putting the cog back into Conservative.
you would, but at the same time, all this turn around what they're saying about rebuild their economy. You don't want to rebuild. But he's destroyed it. It's like me going home smashing up my gaff now.
What kind of gross evil mind dreamt up that Rwandan
Doesn't
policy,
work.
eh?
People see through it. It's bullshit. It's a billionaire. And she's continuity.
They lifted it from the National Front.
I do, mate. And I tell you what, how you know. Because there's not one Tory in this city. No, there's not. Well, yeah, but there's not one MP in this city, and there's not one councillor in the city.
Tories out! 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 Tories out!
In the railways, anywhere where it's worked.
We are having sewage dumped in our fucking beaches now. No, and I tell you what, I tell you why it's not. I tell you why it's not. It's a massive white elephant. It's a massive white elephant, right? How come I can get to London quicker than I can get to Hull? Tell me that. Tell me that. HS2, to take 20 minutes off the journey, that's already done. Right, but HS2 is a disaster. Not everybody in Labour wants it.
Tories go! Shame on you! 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 Tories go! Shame on you!
When you've got your mates in your pocket, and you're funding, and you're funding you, this is what happens. You know it's the case. Let's look at the absolute mistakes. Let's have a look at all the fraud that got written off. Absolute mistakes.
Shame on you! Tories go! Shame on you!
It's not under Labour. Keep blaming Labour because it's
Shame on you!
generation.
Shame on you!
You cannot think
Shame on you! Shame on you!
excuse now.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
When we go to other places, 32 billion for testing, tracing, and work. All the people here like
Tory racists get out of Manchester. Clean up the air a bit.
she's just after us.
Get out of Manchester.
But I think one of the big things.
No, it's. Do you actually believe in those trusts? Really? I saw you looked down. Burn it down, then. Burn it down. Before Tory. But no, you need to do better. The party's going to go down the drain. And you know it is. You can't say, oh.
Tory racists off our street. Tory racists off our street. Tory scum 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 off our street.
Don't get that. But the thing is,
Bollocks to Brexit.
you've got to look at it for a lot of people with destitute or otherwise.
Bollocks to Brexit.
And everything like this. That's the election.
Brexit is not 20% of the value of all credit. Hit the 15% mark. Increases the public
We're dealing with a big pool now, gentlemen. We've got people
You're on the same here when the
your Prime Minister is out on holiday. Parliament has to. No one's like the say, as Tory members, universities to make enough Paris spaces. The paramedic universities just fill. All the courses are full. We need government universities to make more spaces, more paramedics on street, more crews, quicker response.
Can I get otherwise it's here? So I want to say well done to everybody that's come out. I think we're going to have fantastically. I think it's so important we're here. I think it's so important that we're not going to go here. Because we've got to make it really clear. Absolutely that the leadership of the Tory Party.
I know, but why aren't we leading the potatoes?
I think I understand. The leadership stand here. So I think it's really important here to say that regardless of which one of those becomes the new leader of the Tory Party, they're just not welcome. to whether it's... Okay. So, and I think we've done that fantastic. And I also want to say, obviously my name's there on here from Standard Races, we've got a whole host of other organisations as well. And it just goes to show just how much support there is, well, some say support, but opposition there is against the Tories. I mean, at the top of my head, we're here for Standard Races, and we've got the Climate Change Campaign, we've got People's Assembly, we've got Rapport, who else have we got? We've got CND on here, let's not forget CND still fighting. So it's so important that we all are here, because actually the unity of the movement is our strength. And I think that's what we represent here today. It's that unity. It's so important that we unite against the Tories, because we must always remember that there is more of us than there is of them. So we stand together, we fight together, we can win. And we can, you know, I want to see the back of the Tories, let's be very clear. We cannot afford to continue having a Tory government in Britain. When you think about what they're doing to the cost of living and the impact it's having on working class people up and down this country, and then the fact that actually they're using racism to divide us. They want us to blame refugees and migrants because of their failings. Let's be very honest, they are the ones that are causing the cost of living. If they didn't, you know, stop the fuel companies, we wouldn't be in the mess we're in. No refugee is responsible for the bills that we're all dealing with, or the cost of living increase, or the rest of it. But I'm not going to say anymore. I'm going to invite people to come and speak. But first and foremost, I just want to invite Karen from the People's Assembly.
Restrictions, circles and social communications. A lot of it has massively increased due to COVID. And obviously that COVID period.
And more people. It's not just in the last 2 years, come on.
No, it massively is, yeah.
Oh, you might have made it
racism for support of them. I think it's very important. I think we've been out here today and shown their policies and what they're trying to do to I think what's really important now is catastrophe, working people, disabled people, those who are out of work, people who are retired. We've seen our bills going up. I think it's important that we remember that whilst the system's in crisis for us, it's working exactly how the Tories and their friends want it to. They're shifting money from the bottom right up to the top, and they're all getting richer whilst we're all getting poorer. So I think we need to stress the importance now, because what we are seeing is a wave of people willing to fight back. We're seeing strikes on a scale that we've never seen in my lifetime. And every one of us should be out there supporting and sending solidarity to those workers on strike. And we also need to be organising our own workplaces. I'm proud to be a member of Unite the Union. We need to be organising, getting people to join the union. And when our bosses try and shaft us for our pay review, we need to be going out and getting on strike until we get the pay that we deserve.
Right, that's right.
Hello?
Ain't no stopping us now.
One more thing I need to speak about is what we need now more than ever, because of the scale of the crises that we face. We need unity. We need to put aside our differences and we need to work together. That is the most important thing. Let's remember that.
Let's remember to work together. Let's remember to stick together, because there's much more that unites us than divides us. So we will win. We can win. We can knock them back. We can win for our class, and we can fight, and we can change the world, and we can make a better future for all of us. So nice one, everybody, for getting out here today. Solidarity to all.
Shame on you! Thanks so much for that. And I think, it's so important for us to emphasise the unity of the movement against the Tory party. But I just do want to say one thing. There will be a demonstration tomorrow at 2 p.m. Piccadilly Gardens in support of all the strikes that have been taking place. Lots of different trade unions will be coming together, so please come out and support them just as we've done today. And it is really important to say this, the trade union movement, I'm here for Standard Races, and they are the bulk. They are the backbone of the anti-racist movement. That's where the working class strength lies, and I think it's so important that we support the trade unions as they come out and fight against the Tories, because an attack on the Tories strengthens our side. Let's be very clear about that. And I do want to invite, as Standard Racism, obviously one of the key reasons I was out here, you can all see this banner on the back, which is the people will be aware of the Tory deal that they've made with the Rwandan government. They basically agreed to have a one-way ticket. Anyone that comes to this country, however they get here, and we know they see it as illegal, but we see it as the only desperate way people can. They've agreed, the government has made a deal with the Rwandans to send people on a one-way ticket to Rwanda. Let's be very clear about this. Anyone that's come to Britain since January will be sent on a one-way flight, and we have got a massive campaign to stop that from taking place. There will be a court hearing starting on the 5th of September. We will be having a demonstration here in Manchester at St. Peter's Square at 5:30 on the 5th of September. That's a Monday evening. But in the meantime, I want to invite... Okay, I'm going to invite RAPAR, which is a human rights organisation based here in Manchester, and then after that, we want people that are on the forefront of the struggle. You know, Afghan refugees are here in the hotels, fighting for their right to stay, to speak as well. So, Reka.
I just wanted to introduce to you Rumi and his family, and just to say if there's any photographs being taken, it's very important to pixelate the face of this child. So if you're putting any media out there, do not put the child on that media at all. And I would urge you to look up RAPAR's website. But basically, we're a year ago from the 15th of August since the Taliban took control in Afghanistan. And the man standing beside me and his wife and his son came from Afghanistan following the takeover of the Taliban. Rumi left because his life was under direct threat from the Taliban. He left just before the Taliban took control. And in February of 2022, Rumi's wife, who is here as well beside me, and her son, they came. They've left 2 children in Afghanistan because those 2 boys didn't have the travel documents to move. So they're with the family. But I think it's very important for us, as we're here today, to understand that the roots of why somebody like Rumi and his family is stood here in front of us, and why there are other people here, members of RAPAR from the Congo, members of RAPAR from Sierra Leone, and there may be other refugee people here. Why are people having to leave where they've come from? And it's the policies of the Tories, and before them, it has to be said, the leadership of the Labour Party, that introduced the scale of the hostile environment that we're in now. Now, we've been circulating leaflets, and if you haven't had one, please come and take one from us, because in Manchester at this moment in time, there are hundreds of people in the asylum system who've been put into hotels. Those hotels are not fit for human beings. We have members who have reported malnutrition among children and breastfeeding women. We have people who have reported a complete absence of any kind of checks and balances around the way in which Serco, the private company brought in by the Home Office to run the hotels, is treating people. And most importantly, we have reports of Serco threatening members of the hotels, residents in the hotels, that if they want to complain about what's happening to them, their applications for asylum will be noted and interfered with. And that is completely wrong. The only way we're going to get over it is by people extending solidarity. So if you are from a community organisation, the People's Assembly is here, any trade union that is here, any organisation that is here, please reach out to us, because this man and his family have become public, and it's dangerous, but somebody had to step up to the line and become public and say, I live in this hotel, and the food they're giving my child is terrible, and the intimidation and the harassment that we're experiencing is terrible. So first of all, before I hand over to Rumi, can I just ask everyone here to give this family the biggest roar of support.
Hello everyone, I am Rumi. and it's been like more than 1 year that my country, Afghanistan, has been invaded by Taliban. As Dr. Rachel told all of you that I left my country just few days before the Taliban came to my country, and it's been more than a year now that I'm struggling. Me and my family came to this country. We thought that we'll have a good life over here, we'll have some peace of mind here, we'll have some secure life here. But when we came to the hotel by Sarko, we are more worried now, because the food over there is pathetic, it smells very bad, it's not good for health. My son is not secure over there. There are many things that are going through with children over there. The women are not safe over there, and the behavior of the staff with the asylum seekers, with the refugees, is very bad. We are struggling. We were thinking that we'll have a good life over here, but we are getting more worse than the 1 year that we have been through. I want all of you to please stand with us, to please stand with the campaign of Stop Rwanda, and please to stop the circle, to discontinue their activity. And I want you, all of you, to be with us, to support us in this cause. Thank you so much.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Well, I do want to say, Ruby, to you and your family, thank you so much for having the courage to come and speak and to fight back. And it's really important to say that you are an inspiration to our movement, and it's why we continue to fight alongside you and in solidarity with you. Now, obviously I'm here to stand up for racism, and as I said, many organisations are supporting this demonstration and this opposition against the Tories. And one of those key organisations is the Campaign for Climate Change. Obviously, they have been behind it. So I'm going to invite Judy to come and speak and say a few words. Judy. Hi everyone, I'm Judy from the Campaign Against Climate Change and the Climate Justice Coalition in Manchester, and I wanted to say, first of all, I'm hoping to become a grandmother in the next week or so I'm incredibly excited, but I'm also incredibly worried, because if the Third World War, or the impossibility of living with the price of energy and the price of food as it is, if that doesn't get us first, then I fear climate change will. There's no way that's not going to happen unless we have a fundamental change in policies, which there's no hope at all at the moment. You'd think that with this huge rise in energy costs, that would be the perfect opportunity finally to see the light and realise that we have to rapidly reduce the use of fossil fuels, ramp up renewables, and insulate our homes, and ramp up also public transport, and that would be the way to begin to do the rapid changes that we need to do. So what do Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss have to say on that? Well, basically the best thing you could say is nothing. Rishi Sunak, as you may already have heard me telling the delegates, says that his daughters know more about climate change than he does, and Liz Truss apparently, when she was talking to somebody at the COP26 conference, was mostly concerned about whether she'd managed to get on the front cover of Vogue. That's the level she's at. And so that would be funny if they were just a pair of clowns, but of course it's much worse than that. They're actually very lukewarm, positively lukewarm towards even the inadequate 2050 net zero target. Neither of them are in favour of wind and solar. Liz Truss, as Environment Minister, said that solar panels are a blight on the landscape, and apparently one of her main supporters thinks that wind farms are medieval technology and we should get rid of them. So that's what they think. Liz Truss's contribution, as we've heard it in her campaign, to dealing with climate change is to remove the green levy
levy, in other words, to remove the funding for the small amount of house insulation and so on that's actually happening, and to ramp up gas and oil, to support new gas and oil around our shores. So, well, that's what you can only expect, I suppose, because of the very, very close relationships between this Tory and most Tory governments and the oil and gas industry. For example, Nadine Zahawi, who will probably be Chancellor when Liz Truss wins, he has a very close relationship with a big oil company which operates in one of the countries whose name I now forget. Oh, it's Kurdistan. And surprise, surprise, he's the chair of the all-party group on Pakistan in Parliament. So that's a very cosy relationship, and you can duplicate that hundreds of times. So it's going to be up to us to do what needs to be done, to force the government to nationalise and run down the fossil fuel industry, and to do the other things that we've talked about. So we're going to have to get more militant, and we're going to have to take more drastic actions. And I'm in favour of everybody who's already doing that. We just need a whole lot more of us taking part in actions to stop the use of fossil fuel. And I want to finish by just mentioning some very important people. The bus workers have been on strike, and right now the rail workers who were on strike yesterday and are on strike again tomorrow. And we need to support them, because in defending their own conditions and the security of their jobs and the safety of their passengers, they are also defending the rail industry, and that needs to be rapidly expanded, as opposed to the Tories who actually want to cut it, believe it or not. But we need to expand it along with other public transport, so we can finally reduce the number of cars on the road and the amount of rail freight. So we need to support them. I hope some people will come down to the picket lines, which will be in Victoria and Piccadilly tomorrow mornings. I hope you'll also come on the demonstration in support, I think, of all the groups of workers who are on strike right now, 2 o'clock at Piccadilly Gardens. And also, for your diaries, there's a demonstration against Shell at the Shell petrol station next Saturday, the one in Rushoe on Wilmslow Road. And that one is a very important demonstration, and Nyla's telling me I should wind up now, and I'm very happy to do so. But I hope it's great you come today, and I hope you'll be coming to join us on some of these other actions. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I know there are a load of organisations here that want to say a few words, but I think the important thing is that we were out today, we had a demonstration, we made our voices heard. I do want to say about the Stop Rwanda campaign, as you can see, maybe not see, there's a whole list of organisations, and in particular the trade union movement, that are backing that campaign. They are helping fund the court case that also is supported by Care for Cali. In fact, I think Care for Cali initially initiated it. So it's fantastic that we're all here, but I am going to wrap this thing up. I do want to say that there will be a demonstration tomorrow in Piccadilly Gardens, getting together at 2 o'clock in Piccadilly Gardens, all the different trade unions, groups that have been on strike, anyone supporting them, obviously a stand-up to race, and we will be there supporting them, because we recognise that the attack on the cost of living and the attack on racism are linked. It always is. Every time there's an attack on cost of living, they use a racism card. So therefore, we stand with our brothers and sisters in the trade union movement. We will be out with our banners in Piccadilly Gardens at 2 p.m. The march will start at 2:30, so please do come and join us. In addition to that, we will be having another demonstration on, I hope it's the 5th, I think it's a Monday night, it's the 5th, isn't it? It's a Monday, I think it's the 5th of September. It is the day that the court case for the Rwanda campaign against the government is going to start. It's a Monday. We are having a demonstration in London. There were people from Manchester that will be going to London for that demonstration outside the High Court. But across the country, there will be demonstrations at 5:30. Our demonstration here in Manchester will be at St. Peter's Square at 5:30 on the Monday evening, the 5th of September. Please come and join us. Help get the word out. That court case will go on for a week. We're going to make sure that at the start of that court case, they know that we are watching, and we are going to hold them accountable for the decision that they make. Thank you very much, everybody.